This is a little bit of a very adventurous makeup look for me, so hope you guys like it. Anyways, today we are doing my monthly haul. It's actually not as big as what I wanted because I didn't do an Ulta and Sephora order, which I'm very proud of myself for not doing one because I helped my parents pay some bills and I helped, my brother, my nice brother, pay some bills. So I feel good about taking that money and putting it towards bills as opposed to putting it towards $500 in makeup. So I do think that this is a very decent sized haul, but I'm more comfortable with this kind of aspect. So I ordered from Hailey's Beauty this month. This was the only thing I got, and I got it today. It is the Reset Liquid Matte Foundation. I got it in the shade 2.25 Warm. It was on sale for like $12. I don't think that they're going to be making this very, very much because they always have it on sale, and they kind of like rebranded. They don't really have this like the black kind of style anymore. It's more of a white style. So I don't know how long they're going to have this. I think they only have it for a while because it was such a big fave for Tati. Like, Tati really made this big. And I'm kind of I'm excited to have this, and I'm excited to try it. And I looked at other stuff from Hailey's Beauty to try, and the only thing I was actually really interested in were the foundations. And I was like, I don't need to be bringing in, 3 more foundations into my collection. I was okay with just bringing one because it was on sale and because I've actually really wanted this. So I'm excited to have this and try it out. It might be a little too yellow for me. We're going to see. But the undertone is going to be great. So that's awesome. I will say that even though this is new, it arrived extremely scratched up. Like, very scratched up. It was like, it was a big box for this one thing. And it wasn't really decently packed. So I don't know if Hailey's Beauty has eyeshadow. If they do, I would not recommend getting eyeshadow or anything powder that can arrive broken because they did not do a good job shipping these. I got a Thrive Cosmetics order. I'm so excited. I got a couple things. So I got this, obviously, I got a backup of the Liquid Lash Extensions Mascara in Brent. It's the Rich Black one. This is my absolute favorite mascara of all time. I'm not going to open it because I actually have one that's open already that is going to be going into my YouTube kit after my next declutter. Such a good mascara. It's being seen, but such a good mascara. I also got a backup of the Buildable Blur CC Cream in the shade Light. I have this also, and it's almost completely gone. It's another one of my favorites, so I'm not going to open this since I already have one already opened. I'm just glad to have a backup. I don't tend to buy backups of products a lot, but since I was already doing a Thrive order and there wasn't that much stuff I wanted to try, I figured I would get backups of my favorites, which those are my only 2 favorite things from there, so it really wasn't that big of a deal. I have an obsession with eye primers, as I'm sure you guys know. I got the Eyelift 360 Waterproof Primer. Super excited. Super excited. This, I think, is going to be one of those styles I don't like. Yeah, I don't like it in this kind of like format, I guess you could say. With the squeezy tube, doe foot. But I'm excited to test that out. Thrive has not disappointed me with products, so I'm hoping that these will be good. And I got the Buildable Blur HD Creaseless Concealer in this shade Very Fair Cool. So I think this was one of the very lighter ones. Yeah, this is one of the light. I actually don't know if this is going to be light enough. So, nice. I'm excited. I definitely think that these two would probably be paired together, best together, but I'm excited. Very excited. Let me know what you guys think about the eye primer and that concealer if you've tried them. I did not get a lot from Shein this month. Like I said, I had bills to pay, and I'm very, very proud of myself for not getting, $2,000 in makeup. Next month is going to be probably a different story. This is the SheGlam Glitz Wiz palette. This is the Ecstasy palette. I have Brick Lane, and it's not my favorite, but I love the packaging. So that's why I decided to try this one out. I have already actually filmed with this, so it's going to look used because it is. But anyways, this is what it looks like. So I'm excited to add this to my collection and to keep using it. Also got the Gifted Gemini palette. I don't know. I also have used this because I took a lot of time off from wearing makeup, so I've been pre-filming. And so I've already used this, and I can just tell you guys right now, I'm not a fan of this palette so far. Like, at all. My sister's a Gemini, and I can tell you she would not use this palette. So, it's just not the Gemini kind of, like, color story that I imagine for Geminis. I mean, if you're a Gemini and you love this, yay. I'm just saying that the Geminis I know would not wear this kind of makeup. And when I used it in my 2 Looks 1 palette, which you will see those coming up eventually, it just didn't perform very, very well. The 2 Looks 1 palette is actually a series I now use for my first impressions. So, and I also use it to see how, you know, versatile a palette is. Alright, this is probably the biggest. I did a very big ColourPop order. So, let me just go ahead and start. I did get this. It's Big Leo Energy. My mom, I think, is a Leo, actually. I like this color story. It's warm but neutral at the same time, and you know I don't like warm tones, but this one I kind of can get behind. I don't know, I'm really feeling it. I got this ColourPop What the Shell palette. Oh my gosh, I fell in love with these, but I hate them. See, like I said, I used them earlier in 2 Looks 1 palettes earlier in this month. Just haven't released the videos yet. I just don't like the quality of the shadows in this packaging. I haven't liked any of them. I own all 5 that they've released, and I don't like any of them. This is Shell Shocked. It's from that same Opal of My Eye collection, and this excited me because of the color story. This is just so unique. Like, I just think mermaid vibes, and I love it, and I don't actually have anything like this in my collection. However, I still feel the same way about this palette that I feel as the other ones, and that is the quality of these shadows has gone down in these little 9 pans in the clear packaging as opposed to their regular 9 pans. So this is the original palette I wanted to get, and it's ColourPop's Nude Mood. I'm very happy with it, although I have so many nude palettes from ColourPop now, I probably don't need any more. I did enjoy using this palette. It's always sold out because it's such a good palette, so to get this palette, I decided to get it in the little set that they have. So it came with Blush Crush, and it's a pinker version. I like Nude Mood a little bit better, I will be honest with you. I knew I wanted to get this palette eventually, so I was like, okay, I have the extra money because I actually did this order like the end of July. So I was like, I have the extra money, so I may as well just get the set because I know I want to get this palette. And I'm glad I did. I'm glad I have them. But I know by the time my next declutter time comes, I know I'm going to be so overwhelmed with just so much makeup, and it's going to be time. And I also have all 3 of these. I wasn't going to get these. I was not interested in these until they released this. This is the Kai and Jackson are playing Clay It Cool palette. I have 2 Looks 1 palettes with these. I'm going to get the Patrick Ta palettes. What are they called? There's 2. Major Dimensions. I'm going to get those. So I like the layout of like the mattes on the bottom and the shimmers on the top. I think that is really cool for like beginners. I do like these. I really do like these palettes. I think that if you don't want to spend too much money on their mega palettes, but you also want more than what they have in the 9 pan palettes, then these are good in betweens. Like if you like cool tones, I can tell you right now, this is a great palette. The only thing is the cream shadows in all 3 of these. I don't recommend the cream shadow. You'll see that in my 2 Looks 1 palettes whenever those come out. I actually use my regular concealer for my eye primer, and then I also put it up against the cream shadow in this. So yeah, it just didn't perform very well. It creased instantly. And I never actually ended up liking the eye that I used the cream shadows on. So I don't know how those cream shadows are meant to be used. I figured they would be meant to use as bases with the other shadows of the palette, but it just didn't work. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I have one more video to pre-film, but I actually am about to leave, so I'm going to be pre-filming that tonight, and then I'm going to take some time off and relax, let my face heal, maybe do a face mask, and I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video. Of course, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and ring the bell, all that social media great stuff. Really helps this channel out, and of course, don't forget that it costs you that much to you know, support this channel. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.